Hello, 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 and welcome back. We need to focus our camera because we're out of focus. Classic. Director Tom, thank you very much, sir. We're back. We are here live on Facebook for the very first time, doing some Total War Live gameplay in that beautiful 1080p 60 FPS. You need me to tell you? That's perfect. No, that'll do. So we are going to be playing some Curse of the Vampire Coast today. My name is Michael Wheels Whelan. I'm joined by the illustrious Guy Mead.
It's the first time I've ever been described as illustrious, and I'm very
it won't be the
happy
last,
to hear
my
it.
friend. It won't be the last.
Thank you, sir.
For anyone who doesn't know, we did the Curse of the Vampire Coast Let's Play.
We did. I mean, this is the star of the show. I was just...
Most people probably won't even recognise my voice, though, so it's fine.
yeah. There was a lot of... little behind-the-scenes tidbit if you're just joining us. There was a lot of post-processing on Will's voice. That wasn't all just his,
not a lot,
his pure
I guess.
manliness.
It's just pitching me down to make me appear more masculine. It's fine. So today we're going to be playing as Count Noctilus, the big bad from Dreadfleet, and we're jumping in at around 39 turns.
There it is!
There it is!
Ooh.
Fantastic.
There's a little...
Yeah, we have got a little window popping over the edge, though, mate, if you can sort that out.
Close that
we haven't got Twitch chat open just yet. If you are in Facebook or on YouTube or watching us on Steam, jump on over to twitch.tv/TotalWarOfficial, where we will be, interacting with the chat. And we will be giving away a free copy of Curse of the Vampire Coast. That's right, you can win a copy of Curse of the Vampire Coast today. Here we are on the shores of Ulthuan. Let me give you a little backstory on what we've been doing so far. So, we started off, here it is, the brand new region, the Galleon's Graveyard.
Whoa, just popped out of the ocean.
This little maelstrom, and you can see the, it's even got, look, it's the maelstrom active, powerful, raging.
Ooh.
Oh, you've got a raging maelstrom right now, mate. Woo! It started already.
Can we say that?
Yeah, sure, why not? We've been upgrading our swag stacks. Love that. Or swag sacks, rather. Sacks of swag.
I got tons of that, mate.
So, we've got so many bits of new features to plunder into. Don't worry about that. We're going to get to that in a sec. I'll get to the plunder stuff. But here we are, yeah. So the brand new region, the Galleon's Graveyard, right in the center of the map. You can see that it's flanked by all 4 of the continents. And right at the start of Noctilus' campaign, if you're playing on the Vortex map, you're going to get a few missions that sort of push you onto the shores of Ulthuan to take out Calidor. So you see I've got Vol's Anvil here. We've also got Calidor's Repose and Tor Sathai. I'm going to assume it's pronounced.
I think you nailed it.
We are at war with Ulthuan, though, or with Lothan, rather. Mr. Tyrion is coming after us. So I've done a little bit of damage to him, as you can see. Both his armies are a little bit ruined. He's had to try and recuperate, get a few more units in. Actual Tyrion is wounded right now, which is good. It means we don't have to deal with him, which is good news. Did
you wound him, or was that just...
I did wound him. I did. Yeah,
you're a big boy, aren't you?
Big boy. And then let's have a little look at the army that we've got for ourselves. So we've got Count Noctilus here, legendary lord. Let's have a little look at that skill tree. So I've been getting those lovely spells. You can see he's got Drown Dead instead of your standard Ray zombies. So you get zombie deckhands, which are just a little bit better than zombies. But mainly the lore of vampires here. So we're going to see a little bit of Wind of Death, which is nice.
Tasty.
All kinds of juicy things. Here we've got our standard red tree where you're going to be upgrading some of your units. So you can see ammunition, melee defense, and physical resistance, which is
nice. But you haven't opted for that one, have you?
I haven't yet. I probably will at some point. One thing I did go down the blue route a little bit. Obviously, you get your route marcher at the start, but this time I've gone for 3 points in casualty replenishment rate. The reason for that, Guy, the reason for that is because the interesting thing about Vampire Coast, if you didn't watch our Let's Play, if you haven't watched any of the marketing material so far, you might not know this. Not only can they capture the land, as per standard, but these guys are also a hybrid horde faction. So you can see here Count Noctilus has his Admiral's flagship. I believe it's got a special name, which I can't remember.
So it's like a land boat right now.
It's a land boat right now. No, so we're a bit more of a standard horde. We've docked the ship somewhere.
Okay.
But that means that on land or at sea, you can rebuild up all of your building chains. And let's have a look at some of these gorgeous buildings that we have at our disposal. You can see that I'm starting to push down the monstrous units chain here. So you can see this is unlocking Sirens, Mongols. We've also got Rotting Prometheans and a Mongol Haunter. So I'm going to grab that right now. Straight off the bat. First action of the stream. Going to grab me a cargo hold.
I just want to ask chat right now, can you hear the game?
We can't, but can you hear the game? We've just fixed it. Fantastic. Tom hasn't been producing for a while. We roped him in at the last minute.
We've got a crack team here, though.
Crack team, crack squad. Language, mate. Language in the background there.
Oh,
God.
Guys, cover your ears. Jordan's in the room.
Jordan's in the room. Right, so... you okay there, pal?
Everyone's saying they can't hear the game yet.
Click on some... How's that? How's that, guys? I'm clicking on Noctilus. Hear that? Hear that?
Yeah.
Vortex?
Yeah.
Oh, we love a good sound issue here on Tilt World. We're going to crack on. Whilst they're fixing that, we don't want to be troubleshooting for the entire stream. So, as I said, been moving up the monstrous units chain. We've also got the standard units. This is going to give us our gunnery mobs. And more importantly, our zombie pirate gunnery mobs with handguns. These guys are the core of your army, especially at the start of the game. So, they're imagine 160 handgunners in one unit. Now, they're not super accurate, but oh my god. Ooh, Lord.
Lordy.
We've also unlocked our Gunnery White. This guy's got a very, very special ability because he has the more powder ability. So this is a brand new thing for Vampire Ghosts as well. Replenishes the ammunition of your units. Because the Vampire Ghosts have a very interesting mechanic where the first few volleys of their fire are actually going to do a lot more damage. And you can see that right there. It's going to give plus 30% to armor piercing, missile damage, explosions, all kinds of that crazy stuff. We've also got some hand cannons, which are giant shotguns as well. There's so much cool stuff, Guy, that we're going to be getting into.
When we first started playing this, we were genuinely just like, well, what do we sort of focus on? Because everything is cool. It was one of those first world problems.
Yeah, first world problems. All right, so here's a look at my main stack here. I did have a secondary stack, but I was running a bit low on cash, as you can see, so I've had to veto them for a bit. But we've got Noctilus there, rank 12. Got his spellcasters. Got a few legendary items here as well. We've got the Shrieking Blade, Dragon Bane, Gem, Power Stone, and Potion of Healing, which is very handy. We've got a little front line of zombie deckhands. These guys are just cannon fodder, literally. Yeah. 160 of them in a unit. They are just going to swamp you down. Very, very handy. They will probably die after every single battle, but that's fine. We've got plenty to replace them. Great. Of course, they're a vampire faction, so we have Raised Dead as well, so we can get them pretty easily. Then we've got our main line of zombie pirate gunnery mobs of handguns. You can see we've got, I think, 7 of those bad boys. We've got 2 hand cannons here. I can see one still recruiting. We've got a mortar, and then the big boy, the man himself, the chairman of the board, the Necrofex Colossus. This guy, if you haven't seen him yet, probably one of the coolest models in the game.
That's a good point, actually. Whilst I remember, the Lord we're playing, Noctilus, can also be mounted on one of those bad boys.
Oh, yeah. So, and he starts the campaign with one as well.
Yeah. So let's have a look at the skill tree. I want to see how far out we are from that.
So so to get that mount, we would need level 20.
Probably not going to happen today.
But we might as well say now, we have got an all-day stream tomorrow to celebrate launch day, so we could very well see that.
We should set up some polls and stuff so that people can get their votes in on what they want to see.
Yeah, let us know. We've got plenty of treasure maps, as you can see. Woo, baby.
Lots of riddles of Ronald.
Yeah, all over the world, as you can see. All in different locations. So this is, once again, brand new mechanic. It's going to give you a vague area on the map. It's going to give you a little riddle. So, for example, this one here. This mouth may not lack tongue and lips, yet it shall never close. For it has a thirst that can rarely be quenched. So we're going to come over to this area of the world. This time it's northwest tip of one. Try and figure out where it is. But we'll get to that. We're going to end our turn. That was a lot of information.
Yeah, that was
a lot of information.
I don't want to say an overload, but more of a blizzard.
A blizzard load.
A blizzard of information.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point. We're going to go quickly to full screen so that we can just do some troubleshooting in the background. Because we think this might be it. Oh my god, someone's muted it. Someone's muted it.
Who is sabotaging us?
Skaven again, man.
Wait, I've noticed that...
Do we have game audio? I reckon it was Mattis.
I was going to say...
Mattis' last effort.
Mattis is in the chat right now, and his ghost is haunting us. But, Mattis...
We got game audio, baby. We're back in. Apologies for that, guys.
Mattis, come back quick, man. It's falling apart.
Yeah, please come back. Oh, this is another thing. I did have a Mongol haunter called Henry, who unfortunately got counter-agent. He got wounded by another agent from Off One, so he's got
important
to
question.
Come back.
Really important question.
Yes.
Does he have a mullet?
Mullet?
Is he a mullet? Is he a mullet?
A mullet?
Because whatever. Because
sorry.
Because where
not a mullet.
where I come from,
right,
a mullet grants you extra power. Well, we'll see. We'll see when he gets into battle. But
because I don't have the building, so I'd have to get him. Oh, that's really annoying.
do we? Yeah, we do have audio now.
Oh,
Thank you, chat.
That's fine. Would you like to hear Noctilus's voice acting? Here we go.
We can't hear it.
We can't hear it. But I hope you're enjoying it at home.
Cheers, Tommy.
Thank you, Tom. Right, let's get stuck in. As we said, guys, we have a code to give away. If you'd like to open Streamlabs, my friend, you can start that giveaway right now.
Just always giving me more stuff. At it.
Did you just close the Twitch tab?
No, I've got it here.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Put it on the right-hand side. Yeah, there we go. I can read it now. Sound. Mattis. I love that in chat. All right, fantastic. All right, here we are. So, I have
the volume still really low, just to the left.
That's classic.
That's all right. I'll fix it in a minute.
We'll do it in a sec. Don't worry, boys. So we are actually going to be able to grab ourselves. We can either grab Pit of Shades here. So it seems like Noctilus actually has a bit of a hybrid spellcasting role. So we've got the Withering, we've got Drowned Dead, we've got Invocation in the Heck, we've got Melkoff's Mystifying Miasma, Curse of Undeath, and then all over here on the more elite chain, we got Smoke and Mirrors, we have Pit of Shades, and we have the Wind of Death. So loads of interesting spells to bring. Lots of damage he can cause, which is really interesting as well. Lots of damage. Wombo combo. So Glittering Tower over here has, let's see, 6 units in the garrison.
Impossible.
And then 11 in the settlement itself. I reckon we could actually probably go after these guys if we want to do a little early battle. What do you reckon, Mido? Reckon we can take these boys?
Yes.
Yeah. They're in forced march as well, so it's going to be a little bit of a...
Unlikely.
All kinds of noises happening there, my friend.
I've got my thumb stuck in the headphones.
Okay. Should we do it? Let's do it.
Did I fix the sound, chat?
That. Yeah, that's an interesting battle. So they've got a little bit of range themselves as well. Let's do it. Let's jump straight into a battle. We don't mess around here. It's time to see the Necrofex Colossus.
Woo! And
You know I'm excited.
have you got the Mongol Hunt?
No, I don't have a building to re-recruit him from, which is really annoying because he's one of the starting event-based ones.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I would like everyone to boo Tyrion in chat, please. Thanks very much. Game sound is better. Thank you, Warfiend81. Have you opened the giveaway, my friend? Let's go over.
Well, I'm just getting there now. I just had to go fix the sound.
So yeah, you want to go to? Is it that?
I'll find it, mate. You
Oh, the present. The present. There you go. The present at the top. That's the one.
They changed the
I know.
interface
Open custom.
literally every time I play.
Guess what? I've already set it up for you. Open custom. Open custom. Custom. Down a bit. There you go. Start that giveaway, baby. All you have to do is type !coast in the chat.
Is this a new giveaway type?
Yeah, baby. To get yourself in the chat, come and join us, my boys and girls at home. Come and get yourself a brand new free copy of Curse of the Vampire Coast. I'm very much enjoying the look of this map because it's nice and flat, which is good for us because if you can find yourself on a hilly map with a lot of gunpowder with their straight arcs of fire, you can struggle. So this is good for us. We're not going to gamble. We've got plenty of Winds of Magic there. But let's stop wasting time here. Let's have a look at what
We've got quite a few entries
You
coming.
know what you want to see. You know what you want to see. Look at this absolute monstrosity. Whoa.
I love how he's got one leg thicker than the other.
Yeah. So ragtag. So good. It's just like one peg leg, that's why.
Yeah.
Even the Necrofex has a peg leg. I love it.
Love
Then
peg.
we've got our handgunners here, the big shotgunny boys. Basically a massive blunderbuss. You can see how much they're struggling to hold it, which I'm a big fan of. Down the line, we've got our more standard handgunning units here. This is going to be the meat of your army. This is where most of your damage is going to come from. If we come on over to the right, we've got our standard, our deckhand mobs. Oh, also, the voice acting on these are amazing. You can't hear it at the moment, but...
No, they
Gunnery mob! No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the voice acting on these guys is so good. I love it. We've also got our mortar here, nice and barnacled up. And we were saying on one of our little interviews during the Everchosen that mortars are a little bit more useful for the Vampire Coast because They've got that slowing ability with a lot of their spells, with Queen Bess's damage, so they can actually tie units down and use that more really effectively.
They also have the ability to add a lot more ammunition.
Yes.
And they also have the more powder effect or whatever. So their first volley is going to be more powerful. So yeah, more like quite different to play with compared to mortars of days gone by.
Yeah, so this is nice. So this is one of my favorite units that I have so far. These guys are basically zombies holding grenades, which I mean you can just imagine the fun you can get into with these boys.
I just want to take me back to looking at those boys. I want you to say which one you most were this morning.
I'm going to say this guy right at the front, who's just like, he's keen. Look, you can tell he's ready, but he just can't get up. I'm coming, I am, I swear. Right, okay, all right, let's move on, let's move on. That's so that's the main, and here of course, we have the man himself, Mr. Noctilus. Count Noctilus to you.
Standing tall.
Looking fantastic. Look at him. I love the moss on his back. He looks so sick.
Look at that big old spike coming out of his front.
This guy is an absolute beast. Absolute beast. 430 anti-large weapon strength, 110 armor, 5.7 thousand health, and he's only ranked 12 so far, so you can imagine the kind of stuff that he can get up to. All these lovely spells at our disposal. We've got the Wind of Death, we've got our Mystifying Miasma, we've got Pit's Shade, all kinds of things. So let's set up our army, and let's get into the thick of that.
Thick of that.
Let's be Avenue then! Right.
For the Cymru!
For the Cymru! What's your favourite thing about Vampire Ghosts so far, my friend?
Mate, you can't... So that's a weird question to ask, especially for a faction so varied. Don't pigeonhole me down that way. I don't want to, because later someone will ask me and I'll say something different.
Yeah, classic. That's just you, man. That's just
I love the variety. I love how many different ways you can play, and I love the gunpowder style as well. There isn't. I don't know. The combination of undead and gunpowder is just well, maybe it is overpowered. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll balance that.
To be fair, we should point out that for anyone who didn't catch the Everchosen, we use that as a really, really good example of how these guys are going to get played in multiplayer and in campaign, and it's really useful for the devs to do a little bit of just before release, a little bit of balancing, basically getting it in real top players' hands,
and then we also let you guys see it. So
exactly,
can't get any more transparent than that.
Right, so they definitely have a smaller army here. They've taken a lot of damage as well. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We've got our mortar going to be firing down on them. The thing that I'm most worried about is these Reavers.
Can we get some slow-mo mortar hits?
Some slow-mo mortar
Or maybe
hits.
just mortar hits.
Oh, you love that, baby. There we go.
That's the good she.
That didn't last long, did it, mate? Oh, Necrophects have a huge hit there as well. They can just, if you get a nice big clump, they have a lot of piercing damage. They can just penetrate through lines and just deal a lot of damage. I want to get a nice shot of him firing as well. Oof. Look at the amount of power he has in those volleys. So good. So good. So they're going to start firing on us soon, so I'm going to start sending my my front line forward. Oh, God. I should have screwed these guys up separately, shouldn't I? So let's send those guys forward to soak up some of our damage. We're going to send these boys up with them to do a little bit of
oh boy.
You're right.
We've got a co-op battle forced.
To be honest, mate, we were about to take those off, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because this is the first gameplay, we're going to be avoiding some of the more cheeky attempts at ruining the stream.
Those are more for when we don't have new content show. We want to give you guys a fairly accurate representation of the game. But who knows? Maybe at the end.
We'll see. I'm going to try and pop a Wind of Death here. It's probably going to miss. I'm probably going to hit my own man.
Very terrible.
But we've got a nice big line there. I always forget how long this thing actually is. Oh, that'll do ya. That'll do ya. Yeah, I should have put that way closer, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to tie some of these archers down by just putting a little unit of the Drone Dead over there. One of my absolute favourite things about this faction, to answer my own question, is just the voice acting, to be honest. Some of the, especially the bog standard units just sound hilarious. It's so good. These guys are struggling. You can get them round at the back.
Yeah, I heard Wheels really trying to bargain the other day, trying to get in to be to do some VO on future.
Mate, you know it needs to happen. You know it needs to happen.
He was like, "Well, I did the pirate voice."
Listen, mate. Yeah, I got all the skills now, so I got a CV as long as your arm as far as Warhammer VO goes. You know.
By the way, can you turn off all these notifications?
Which ones?
About entering the giveaway.
I think you can. Yeah, we should probably do that in the future. But you know, we're still learning. You know, we're still new to all of this world.
The new system.
Yeah.
Hope it works.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Marshmallow says, this game looks amazing.
It is, my friend. It really is. I'm going to start sending my Necrofex in to do a little bit of melee damage just for you, so you can see just how amazing this game can play.
See if you can peg leg someone down.
Yeah, get pegged. So many fantastic phrases we can pull out now. So we're dealing quite a lot of damage. As you can see, we're quite squishy. All of these zombies obviously are going to take a lot of damage.
The Gecko wants to see a manual shot with the mortar.
Manual shot with the mortar coming up, my friend. Coming up.
That should be a redemption.
Is it? That's the one. There it is. Manual shot with the mortar should be a redemption. You need to reload first. Classic that we take control just as they stop firing.
Always the opposite of what you want. How do you aim this then?
I have no clue. We want to go really high.
It's not like a cannon where you just point at them.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Yeah. Okay. Let's just exit that. Who asked for that?
That was my shot on goal. The Gecko.
Gecko, you're fired.
And you're hired again.
And you're hired again. We love you. Trying to take down that lord.
And now you've lost the battle. Now you're fired.
Let's pop down a little vortex on that next one. Keep guessing.
Yeah, can you manual shoot the Necrofix Colossus? I bet you can't.
I don't think you can because it's a unit as opposed to a piece of artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't have the. Yeah. You can do unit camera. You can follow this little boy around.
Oh, were you doing it through clicking? I only know the keyboard shortcut.
Oh, what? Is it?
Is there a button for it? Is that?
Yeah, there's like a little. There's that little button there.
Oh,
some spearmen just started charging my back line and then instantly routed. You can. Oh my God! Oh, that high elf had a bad time. Had about 4 units of handgunners firing into it. There we go, wiping out some. Definitely a period victory. Took a lot of losses there, but just to give you an idea, yeah, you can see the crazy amount of damage you can pull off. 128 kills there on the Necrofex. Nice little 66 for your boy Nocty as well. I like to call him Nocty. That's my little nickname for him. I like to do it in a Scottish accent as well. Nocty. Yeah, right, Nocty, eh? You okay there, pal? Nocty, eh?
Yeah, I like that. That's approved. The stamp of approval. GN93 wants to see the... he's called them fat multiple unit big boys with anchors for hands and squids in their necks.
I know exactly what he means.
Yes.
He would like to see some animated hulks, which we do indeed have. And I believe if we go into Raised Dead, we might even... Oh, we've got a bloated corpse, which
we should get that, though.
I will try and get him out at some point. I'm going to start merging some of these deck counts down so that we can just instantly raise the dead and get some new ones in.
I also saw ages ago, Bimsy asked, can you get more than one Queen Bess?
No. So Queen Bess, this is an interesting thing actually. We'll have a look at the rights now. Queen Bess is actually tied to rights. So you can have Queen Bess in custom battles. Queen Bess is an absolute monster, as you can see. Dealing that special type of damage as well, which is going to give minus 76% speed and charge bonus, which is crazy, or charge speed rather. 450 range, explosive flaming attack, like just absurd amounts of damage. And if you tie it with your, I can't remember which, I think it's a Lore of the Deep spell, which, by the way, rally point, 5 o'clock, we're going to be talking about all the Lore of the Deep. Come and join us for that. And we've got a second key to give away at the end of the stream as well. I know all the info, don't worry about me. But the interesting thing is you tie that with the Lore of the Deep, there's one of the most basic spells to Lore of the Deep, gives a unit plus 90 accuracy. Plus 90 accuracy. Absurd. Can make Queen Bess just hit anything. Just crazy. So we can actually perform that right now, and do you know what? I'm going to do it.
Yep, that's what the chat were after.
There it is. There it is. Here comes Queen Bess. I saved that one just before I was coming on. When I was prepping my save, I was like, oh, I can get Queen Bess. No, wait. That needs to happen on stream. Here she comes. There she blows. Boom. 375 upkeep.
Instantly removed.
She's a pricey girl. So, you know, she's a classy
girl. Can you rename her?
I can rename her.
All right, we'll do it later. Chat, I want to see your suggestions.
Chat, please submit your best puns, and we will pick the best one and rename it.
I think it's Queen something. It's got to stay. It's always a big girl.
Yeah. It does have an area of effect because it hits. This is another thing that's crazy about the projectiles. Not only does it perform that crazy amount of impact, but it causes damage in a circle on its impact point for like a portion after its hit. So even if it misses, the unit has to then walk through a plane of fire. It's so good, so good, man. Right, let's recruit some new units. We've also got some sirens here now for us. Have a look at all of these lovely units. I really want to get some Rotting Prometheans because we've been using these meat shields up until now. Want to actually get some proper tanky boys who can hold the line for us.
So we need the Krabby boys, we need the Mullet boys, we need the Explodey boy, and we need the Squid Neck boys.
God, we need all the boys, man. So many boys have we got to recruit.
Better end some turns, man.
Yeah, I know, right? How about we actually...
Some of these names.
Are they bad? Or are they just fantastic?
Bess Big Hole.
Bess Big Hole. If you want to find out what your pirate name is, please go over to the Total War Twitter or the Total War Facebook page, and we have a pirate name generator.
Can you remember yours?
I can't remember mine. I think it was something to do with booty snatching.
Oh, I knew it would be. I should have known.
Classic Wheels, snatching booty. Right. So, the only issue here is that Lothern has such a massive roster.
So did you say that you set this up sort of similar scenario to...
Yeah, so for anyone who caught the Let's Play, we actually set up a Pirate Cove with Luva Harkon. So I thought I'd carry that on by starting a new campaign, obviously, so we can see a new Lord, but then going in the same sort of vein so that we can start pushing further in. So it's like part 2 almost.
Yeah.
So we're going to start recruiting some of those guys. I actually really need a better economy here, so I need to start building up some of my income generating buildings. So these guys are a little bit... Let's have a little look at the building trees for our settlements as the Vampire Coast. So you can see we've got 3 main military buildings. One for beasts. This is going to give you fellbats, your deck droppers, and there's deck droppers with bombers, by the way. So not only zombies with grenades, but flying zombies with grenades. Absurd. And then right at the top of that chain, you're going to have Death Streak Terror guys, which is very nice. Then this one's more of your range. So you got your gunnery mobs. You got your handgun version, your bomber version. You're going to get your gunnery white hero here, as well as your hand cannons. And then right at the top, Rotting Prometheans with a gunnery mob on the top of them. Man.
You're overwhelming me right now.
I'm excited, man. I'm just so excited.
And I know about all this.
I know.
So the chat must be
then
near completion.
Near completion. Then we've got our melee chain, which is going to give you your standard zombie units. You've got polearm variant as well. Your scurvy dogs. Then you put your depth guard and depth guard with polearms. These guys are really, really elite infantry. They only come with about 60 in a unit, but they're super tanky. 90 armor, lots of health, so they can really hold the line.
And we saw them in the Everchosen.
Yeah, used to great effect.
Very strong. I think they may have been nerfed slightly now.
Oh,
but also,
it ain't so.
I believe we did see a good counter to them, which was the big Mammothy boys.
Yes.
I can't remember what the game
Mammoths
was.
just annihilated
For
them.
some reason. I don't know what the statistical reason was, but they just came and absolutely stomped all over the Death Guard.
So I'm going to grab myself a plunder pile here, which is tied to one of our rights. So for every plunder pile we have, you're going to grab an extra 500 every time you initiate this right. So every 15 turns, you're going to have a big old income of cash as you dig up all your treasure that you've been hoarding. Our other rights include the Curse of the Sea Mist, which is going to give a massive fog of death. It's going to give Vanguard deployment for loads of our big chunky units as well, which means that we can sort of just smash them right in front of your units. And it's going to cause attrition to anyone that enter our territory. Then we've got one which is going to sort out our loyalty, which is the thing we're going to have to worry about with our sublords, and it's going to give us a little public order across all the provinces as well. So really good, nice rights we've got there. Especially, Queen Bess obviously being the main one, but yeah, plenty of stuff for us. Nice thing about Noctilus is start pods. You can just go wherever you want as well.
Yeah, very central, very central.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just going to say for the names for Queen Bess. We did have, well, I'll read a few of them out, but I like the suggestion that we name it after our main fallen boy.
You're saying call Queen Bess King Malice? Is that what you're saying?
Something like that.
Something like that. What's the best one?
Okay. To be fair, there's a lot of suggestions here. I don't know if I can read them all out for many reasons. Queen Bessinator, Killer Queen, the Shredder.
She's
but spelt,
a killer.
But spelt funny.
Queen.
Bessie McBessface.
Bessie McBessface. For God's sake, Queenie McQueenface.
Oh, by the way, your Mongol is at Calador.
Is he?
Calador's.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't hire him.
So it doesn't look... Oh, does he have a mullet or not?
He does, yeah, look.
Oh, you got a super powerful one.
Look how big he is as well on the campaign map. It's like the biggest hero I've ever seen.
I don't think that's to scale, man.
What's the... I can actually try and assassinate. This is the woman who took him out. I actually really... It's 35 chance.
Oh, you want to go for it?
Yeah. Oh, look at him. Here he comes.
They walk so
Here he
horrible.
comes. Oh, he's failed, though. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. We'll get him back.
At least he didn't go back.
Let's have a little look at his skill tree. So he can scavenge. He's going to give us post-battle loot, spread corruption, damage buildings, assassinate units, hinder replenishment, and he's also going to get your standard specialist upgrade as well. But what's really interesting is these special skills that he has. He has Wake Me Up Inside Evanescence, or Evanesce rather, which is going to give him physical resistance and wins a magic starting amount for your army, which is really nice.
Yeah.
A little bit of extra. That's why you saw me so much at the start of our battle. We've got Materialize, which is going to give the enemies in the local region less winter magic and give himself some hit points and weapon strength. We've got Insatiable Hunger, which is going to improve his bonus versus infantry, and then the Killing Cold, which not only gives him melee defense, but also enables frostbite attacks, which a little thing that we saw come in Norska, minus 36% speed.
And that's going to be really handy for the gunpowder.
Super handy. Just pinning everyone down. So I can actually grab one of these. I don't know why I clicked off. One with the Dark Missile Resistance is going to be handy, because he's a little bit of a big target, so I'm just going to grab him that. And then, I'm anticipating that Lothon will come after me, and hopefully... My hero doesn't instantly die again. But we'll see. We'll see. Here comes all of the agents now. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's just embedded in the army. It's all good. It's all good. What's she up to? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's trying to steal our tech. That's fine. We'll get rid of her. Don't worry.
So, more questions in the chat. Treasure maps.
Yes.
They can glean magical items, right?
They can indeed. So you can grab... There's a chance that you'll probably always get gold. For your most basic ones, and that can range between like a little like miserly pile to up to all the way to like a big old loot pile. Then you've also got a chance of finding nice rare items, and then of course you can find other treasure maps, so you can get yourself on a nice little journey, just cruising around the world finding lots of stuff, which is really cool. So we've got quite a few at the moment, and I think most of these have come from either missions, which is another way you can get them, or from killing other lords. So that's the main way that you're going to grab yourself treasure maps. Every time you kill a lord, it's kind of like getting a pack in a multiplayer game. If you don't get it, your chance of getting one goes up, and then you'll keep going until you do get one. So you'll always eventually get one.
Is that a little behind the scenes from the
fastest
man in Wales?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is actually going to give us a little bit of replenishment. I'm tempted to grab that. We've got a fair bit of cash. I wouldn't say we've got a crazy amount of cash. We've still got another turn of recruitment to do, because we grabbed 2 units of Krabby Boys, our rotten Prometheans. And at this point, I'm tempted to put Henry back into the army. What do you think?
Did you name him Henry, by the way?
No, Henry Sawyer is his standard name.
That's such a weird name. Do you think it was his old name when he was...
Do you know the lore behind Mongols?
Well, I know you know it.
Because a Mongol comes about when somebody starves in the Chaos Waste so much that they actually perform cannibalism.
On themselves?
Not on themselves, on their friends and family, right?
Okay.
And then as they inevitably die, they just get corrupted by the winds of death and chaos into this horrible creature. And the reason it's got no bottom to its stomach is because it's always hungry. It's always feeding. Because its food just falls right out the bottom.
And then it draws the power from the winds of magic for its mullet, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Keep saying mullet. It's really tripping me out. I'm just going to spend all my cash on murdering this high elf.
How do you pronounce it then?
Mullet. Yes! There we go. Assassinated.
Big
Go on, Henry! Go on, lad! Right. Now, we've got a few buildings to do. So this is our main settlement. What I really like about this is that our capital is just sort of away from everyone. So we've got a really nice little base of operations where we can just keep building stuff up. So you don't really need to worry too much about recruitment here. So I might destroy that and just get loads of really nice income buildings and stuff like that.
That's true. That's true.
I might actually just upgrade it, though, to a active maelstrom. Do you know the lore behind Noctilus?
A little. Probably not as much as you.
He used to, all the way over there in Sylvania, he used to have a little castle. Just teleported it into the sea.
And that
As you do.
Is that the Galleon's graveyard?
Yeah, that's where his castle is, just in the vortex, or in the maelstrom rather. Crazy.
You think it might get a bit wet?
Well,
and I thought England was bad.
I know, right? We're all a bit wet here, aren't we?
Sure are.
We sure are, lad.
By the way, chat are asking you to keep an eye out for the Sword of Cain.
Oh yeah.
Because do you know who has it right now?
Look who's coming after me.
Ooh,
Mr.
mate.
Tyrion's trying to siege me. He's stopping me getting my crabs.
Those crabs are real important. What are we going to do about the crabs?
Those crabs are important. At least we've got our backup though, with a little bit of help from our garrison. I don't know how strong they'll be though, because they've taken a lot of damage. His castle is his ship, apparently.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, once we get back on the sea, I'll show you his ship. It's very, very cool. Settlement besieged.
Shout out to Daimyo. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks for talking. I'm keeping an eye on you. Keeping an eye on you at all times. Enjoying your band. And shout out to Pixel Savage, who had my back in the chat a while ago. I love you, man.
I wonder, should we just assassinate all of their heroes?
Is that a good strategy?
I mean, I can't get him into my army, so I might... Oh, 100%! Holy moly.
I like those odds.
These guys suck. Nice. You can only do one at a time, though, can't you? No. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yeah, that did something. I was about to say. Right.
I thought you just broke the game.
Yeah, me too. So we have to get rid of these guys if we're gonna fight him. So let's sorry out, shall we? Now he's got like 3 heroes and then it's just archers, which to be fair is quite a good counter strategy against Vampire Coast because they really don't like coming up against archers. Has our camera stopped?
Oh, so it has. Let me go reset that.
Well, that's fantastic.
And by the way, we'll be drawing the giveaway at approximately past.
Are we? I thought it was past. Oh yeah, 4:30. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. It's been 3:30.
And then we'll be doing another one after Rally Point.
Sounds good. I don't know why our camera's frozen, boys. Sorry about that. We'll go and fix that. So this should be on the same map, so it should be nice and flat again. But yeah, make sure you type !coast. There we go, we're back. Make sure you type !coast so you can be in with your chance of winning a copy of Curse of the Vampire Coast. But bear in mind, that's only happening on Twitch. So if you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, on Steam, you've got to come and join us on twitch.tv/Total War Official for your chance to win.
I was trying to keep track of
it's not the same
multiple chats, but Twitch is just so active that it's impossible. So yeah, come on over, drop us a follow as well, because that should increase your chances of winning.
Nice. Oh, you actually can't follow. You have to be following, sorry.
Oh, you have to be.
You cannot enter if you're not following, so make sure you're following us on the channel. We've got the big girl, Queen Bess.
Did you rename yet?
I did not. What did you decide on?
Well, it's up to us.
It's up to us. Well, it's up to you, right? So, I just love the crew on here. They're all just
get the guy in the
dead.
In the crow's nest. That's me. Tag yourself. That's me.
What's the zoom in again? Is it K?
N.
Or is it N? Oh my god! I love that their neck is just.
That's just me at different stages on Monday.
I love Queen Bess so much. This is probably one of the best models we've ever done. It looks amazing. I love the fact that these guys just rotate the Arc of Fire with like a little ship's wheel as well. Oh, everything about it's just so good. Apparently in the lore, Luthor like Queen Bess just breaks all the time, but Luthor just like treats it like a little. It's like his little pet project, like his little car that he likes to fix up.
Yeah,
and stuff.
he's a gearhead. Always in the garage fixing up his beloved Queen Bess.
Right, here we go. So yeah, so I like to spread them out so they don't all just get swarmed. Although to be fair, they haven't got any standard infantry for this. They've literally just got hero units, so we should be alright. Let's grab our little shotgunny boys and put them a little bit closer. They have a shorter range, these guys, as you'd expect with little blunderbusses. But they deal a crazy amount of damage. So missile damage is 31 in comparison to the 17 that you get with your standard handguns. 31 damage is huge, but you need to get them in the right place. Give them a little grenade, boys, just to flank around. And then we're basically just going to be enjoying the benefits of having giant cannons. Three giant cannons. So we're just going to let them come to us, to be honest. We've got our mortar. We've got Queen Bess, which can pretty much already hit them. Yeah, all of them. Literally every unit is already in range of Queen Bess, so she's going to have a whale of a time. And I'm actually just going to take these guys off auto fire so that we can pick our targets. And then we've got our neck effects, and mortar's just out of range. So we're all good. And then we've got our reinforcers as well. Tyrion has walked into a death trap here. He's made a bad choice. So we've got our deck droppers. Yes, lads. Here they come. These aren't the handgunner variants. They're not going to be as useful, but still good. These guys are all completely dead, though, so we just send them in the forest. What were you saying, my friend?
I do not know. It's long gone, mate. Long gone. But yeah, you concentrate on this battle, mate, because...
I am. Here she comes. Now, I'm probably going to miss here because it's quite a slow arc fire, but... Oh, am I, though? Oh, my God. Oh, they didn't like that. Look at that! Half health gone already. Jesus.
It is obscene.
Let's just send these boys forward, start soaking up that damage. Get our handgunners for them. Yeah, all these boys.
Cool, it's really eerie that we don't have game audio.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It freaks me out a
especially as I love the audio so much.
We should probably explain that at some point.
I swear we fixed it. Didn't we fix it?
Yeah. Well, it's fine. I think we like hacked together a fix when we were doing ever shows. Yeah, but that's about it really. So Nocti's going to come after boy Tyrion over here. These guys are probably going to die, as I said, but they're so cheap.
Let's get some magic popping if we can.
Yes, that's a great idea. I'll tell you what is a perfect target.
Maybe you get the new Lore of the Deep if you have that.
I don't have that yet. I will try and get that at some point. But that's a bit better now, isn't it?
Shredded.
As I said, we are doing a lore talk. Well, not a lore talk. More of a mechanics talk. You like that one, didn't you, mate?
Yeah. I planned it all.
Doing a little mechanics talk today about the Lore of the Deep, so come join us for that. We've got Andy Hall, ex-Games Workshop writer. We've got Oscar, who designed all of the spells, so he's probably the best person to talk to about it. And yeah, it's going to be fantastic, so come join us. We're taking quite a lot of damage here, so I'm just going to grab a healing potion.
Oh yeah, I don't think Noc's winning that one.
Yeah,
get him out
healing him up. He's got two heroes up against him, that's probably why. Probably also getting shot by that man, he's really hurting actually. Let's get him out there as quick as possible. I'm tempted to just drop some zombies down.
Everyone's saying to get Noc out there.
Yeah, let's get out there. He's getting his health back from all our spells, but it's fine. There we go. These boys are just going to keep on firing at their lords and heroes. They did indeed, my friend. They did indeed. They're getting into combat, which is nice. Just keeping them busy. These guys can get shot to bits. I really want to watch these guys just get torn apart.
Wait, so they've got
volley to come in.
They've got the shields, but they're all on their backs. So
well, yeah, they're firing. So
yeah.
I think it's only when they're not firing that they get that.
Or no, it does actually defend them from the rear when the shield's on the back.
Talking about rears again, mate. What have I told you about talking about rears?
You're the boot snatcher, mate. Saved him. See, chat, you had no faith. Now he's going to die. What? No, he's full health. Yeah, you played it perfect.
It's fine, mate. I just wasted all of my magic on making sure that he didn't die. That's how you do it, right? I'm trying to get them all in. Yeah, they're all in range now. They're just trying to squeeze Tyrion out to the side so that he's actually available to fire and take. And that's what's so good about having those zombie units, because they can just tie rods down and look at his health, just tanking. Oh my God, they're getting annihilated, absolutely annihilated. He is completely broken. Just chasing off these guys now on the sides, and that's going to be a fantastic victory for us. There we go.
Wow, I think that's the one, mate. That's the gameplay. No one needs to play any more games because you've done the best gameplay ever.
We're playing on hard difficulty today as well, just in case anyone's wondering. Just going to throw that one out
flexing.
There. Yeah, just flexing. Weird flex, but okay.
Love that one.
I might follow him up for the double tap there. 131 kills, 106 kills on Queen Bess and the effect. Love that. Not retrospect, the other way around. I got them the wrong way around. It's fine. Now we've got ransom cats here. That's going to give us 1,000 gold. We've also got the option to share the loot. which will give out loyalty and experience, which is handy. And then we'll also get assimilate captives, which is going to give us a little bit of replenishment. I might grab that at the moment just because we want to.
You're going to have to keep fighting.
Full strength. Yeah, exactly. He's in reinforcement range aloft there, isn't he? Oh, that's annoying. So we can't go in for the double tap just yet.
Count Noctlius
At some point, I might just have to raise another army.
So people want to know how to get rid of pirate coves in your ports. Wow.
So
they are very resilient.
Yeah, so this is the thing. So we've seen a lot of people talk about this. The only one that actually has any negative effect on you as a player is the Vampiric Corruption one, and the AI can't build those. So there's no real reason for you to get rid of them. But that's kind of how the Vampire Codes work. They can sort of hide their buildings, essentially.
Yeah.
So that it's not the fact that they're taking away your gold, but they're getting that on top, essentially. Yeah. So basically, the higher your economy is in settlement or whatever, they're going to use that to fund their own creepy operations. So you can't necessarily get rid of them without raising the settlement.
They're that resilient.
They're that resilient.
You
have to burn the entire city down just to get rid of them.
And to be fair, that's pretty much what it would be. What it would be like. You can't just get rid of pirates.
Yeah.
You have to burn the sea. The sea has to be gone. Pirates will always be pirating.
Plus 15 winter magic there. So I'm building the Noctilus as a bit more of a caster, but if you actually look at his yellow skill chain here, his hit points can go up crazy amounts, and his melee defense. You got the tenacity there for plus 8%. Then obviously you can shove him on a necrofax. So like he is difficult to take down. He's really, really strong. Little 5% ward save there as well. Loads of stuff that you can just make him really, really tanky. And then I think if you look at, you can get that little Hornswaggle, which is a little taunt which you can use on enemies. You're going to drop their melee defense and their armor and their speed. So you can just single people out, just tear them to shreds. It's really good fun. Noctilus is awesome. He's probably one of my favorite lords
ever.
Not ever. Oh, maybe. But this is I'm a bit of a Johnny come lately, aren't I? Every time a new faction comes in, I'm like, oh yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, I always do that. Well, the thing about Noctilus is he starts with he can mount a necrofax. He starts with a necrofax. His position, you could say it's a bit sort of standard, a bit boring because there's not necessarily anything around you. But that just gives you the freedom and the variety to go in whichever direction you want. Exactly. You're right there in the middle of the sea. Yeah. You can take on Lothan. You can literally go anywhere because you're so central. Yeah,
literally. So we start here. You can go all the way to Lothan, all the way to Nagorond, all the way to Lustria, all the way to the Tomb Kings, and you've just got in the Southland, and you've just got all of that available to you from the get-go. Yeah. All these lovely treasures around. We should mention that all of this has been changed as well. So a little free LC update. We've changed how island encounters work. So when you fight at sea, you're going to fight on an island battle instead. There's also those treasures at sea. Sometimes you might have to fight an army who's beaten you to the punch, and they can be pretty tough. So you want to make sure that you can take them if you do. But yeah, there's loads of stuff that encourages you with this race pack to just go around all of the places,
exploring,
and just explore, just leave your mark everywhere. It's really nice. So I'm going for a more traditional playstyle at the moment. What are you up to, mate?
Cheeky.
Don't like that.
No.
Shakara. Oh, I'm tonight.
Enough singing.
Okay. Sorry, Dad. I'm just going to grab a few more meat shields because we ran out there, and then I've got one space for my Henry, my boy Henry. I'm tempted, and let me know, chat, if you want to see this. I'm tempted to. Oh, don't you dare! Oh, for God's sake! It's the same woman. She's killed Henry again.
To be fair, if I saw a Henry anywhere near, I would not. It's like when you see a disgusting spider in your room near your bed, and you're like, I will not sleep until he is gone.
Oh, there's Joey performing damage building.
Little shout out to long-time CA employee Joey Dalton. Bit of a vet these days.
Joseph Arion, I believe.
Same thing.
Is that what it was?
People are asking for bloated corpses, by the way. Just saying.
I will show at some point.
Oh wait, is that
oh, you cheeky buggers!
Wait, what's the exploding one called?
The bloated corpse.
Yeah. Just checking because we haven't even unlocked animated holes yet.
I might, to be honest, we're going to do a lot of back and forth if we stay on Alpha 1. What I might do is, because this is something that you can just do, I might just sail off into the ocean, set up some pirate coves.
Yeah,
I reckon that's the way to go. Really annoyed that Henry's dead again.
We never even got to see his beautiful mullet in battle.
We do have Felicia Jenkins, who also got wounded, so let's bring her over. Oh, now I remember why I got this lady, because she
is she a mix of...
I'll tell you what she
is. Felicia and Leroy Jenkins. Is it randomly generated first names and surnames? It's just coincidence.
This Vampire Fleet captain is Laura the Deep's user, so we're going to definitely grab her.
Oh, wicked.
So what we'll do is we can leave promoting her. Basically, I'll just let this make as much money as we can, and then we'll just run away. And then we'll go do some interesting stuff. Maybe go do a little treasure hunt as well. So we'll grab Felicia, shove her into Noctilus. Just going to replenish our troops. It's really handy.
Whilst we're on Felicia, she has loyalty. She's got the new loyalty mechanic, right?
No, she's a hero.
Okay.
But your secondary armies, oh god damn it, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. We'll just move off to the ocean. We'll get there. Later. Don't worry. We'll do that later. So let's have a look at our treasure maps. We have actually got one here on the northwestern tip of I guess you'd say the Sahara. Is that the Sahara? In the real world?
Are you trying to say which part of Africa is the Sahara?
Yeah.
It's not the north.
No?
Don't think so.
Oh, don't you dare. Your replenishment failed. Nice. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just getting a bit sick of Tyrion. Look at this. Where did all this come from?
He's a big, strong boy.
He is a big, strong boy. I'm getting sick of him. I'm just going to leave him alone. He can do what he wants. So, yeah, we're going to get attacked on both sides here as well. So let's go start making a pirate.
This is the part where it all falls apart.
Don't say that.
No, but you know that there's always a point.
Oh, there's always one point.
Happens,
yeah. And you've got to wrestle it back.
Because, we're not save scumming. We're playing on hard.
We're big boys here. We've got a big boy.
And we're trying to multitask.
A
lot of people don't consider how difficult it is to play and talk at the same time.
Anything and talk at the same time I struggle with.
Can confirm.
Right, so they failed. That's good. Safari has joined us now. Right. Also, our mission giver is a monkey, which is the best thing in the world. Are you actually finding out now?
There's some debate.
So we've built up the Maelstrom to active, which is giving us treasure and infamy. Oh my god, we haven't talked about infamy yet. For goodness sake. Right.
Oh, crikey.
Right, okay, look. So, we are not the only pirate in the world. This is the infamy leaderboard. So you can see below us are about 5 lords who we've pushed up against, and we are moving our way up the infamy board, trying to get up to the top spot to take on Baron von Heasty. Can't imagine who that's named after. To try and grab the 3 mythical sea shanties from them. So each verse is going to imbue a mythical harpoon, which we haven't grabbed yet, by the way. The reason I haven't grabbed it yet is because I don't want to spoil anything just yet. But tomorrow we'll go ham on the campaign properly. This is a little preview. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a lot of hours of streaming. 10 a.m. till late.
GMT
till late.
Guy Mean Time.
That's 0. Guy Mean Time. Love it. Or Eastern or European Central Time or something like that. Whatever. But yeah, so each of these shanties, and the best thing about this is that they actually sing when you cast it. I haven't done it yet, but someone told me it.
We need to get a game audio in our ears for that.
So each of these parts of the sea shanty are going to imbue us with powers, and you can sing them all in one chain to just get like loads of really fast shooting and melee defense, which is really, really cool. But as we move up this infamy board, we've got all of these rogue pirate fleets, which are just sailing around the oceans, who we need to be wary of. But as we pass over certain members, such as the Reich Admiral Hoff, Firon Wavemaker, and Baron von Heasty, they're actually going to come at us, challenge us, and we can take the sea shanty from them.
Cool, you're pretty high up there, actually.
Yeah, no, we've done all right so far. We're ranked 10 at the moment. Obviously, all the other lords here, so Luther Harkon is actually above us at the moment. He's doing a little bit better than us. Aranessa and Silostra down there as well. And then anything with a blue or turquoise strip is like a rogue army. So,
you get to see Mad Mullets above you there.
You love mullets anyway.
Someone, yeah, it was you. You told me I was approaching mullet territory the other day.
I did tell you
So,
you were approaching mullet territory.
Well,
You
I
are
still
approaching
am,
mullet
yeah.
territory. Here it is. Here is Noctilus's unique flagship here, the Blood Reaver, which is very classic Warhammer with all of the skull motifs. You can see his castle there, look, on top, which I love. And imagine getting rammed by that, by the way. Imagine. I mean your ship, of course, not yourself.
I'm not... no, I won't.
I'm not going to partake. Right, so... yeah, we've got them in force march at the moment. If we move over to the building stance, we can actually get a little bit of replenishment as well. And, of course, we can build up our chains. But we'll end the turn there, and we're going to start moving down. So, chat, I would like you to tell me where you would like me to see... Where you would like to see me, go.
I feel like we should go to the Sahara now.
Yeah, we have talked about it, haven't we? We can go to the northern tip of the Southlands. I think that might be.
Well, it's not technically the northern tip, but it is kind of the north side, I believe.
The north side.
It's the northern side, but not the tip.
We're just going to war results because these lands are lost. It's fine.
Yep, Wheels is playing, and Guy, I'm backseating.
I'm on the fingers.
We worked on the Let's Play together.
We did.
And if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, you can do that by typing
!Coast.
See, there it is. Even though I've been looking at it in the chat, he knew I was going to forget it anyway.
Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? Guy, would you like to open the first poll of the stream?
Dun, 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 dun.
So, we're going to actually generate a mission from this, which is nice. So we can either go after the Bretonnian merchants, who I would imagine is going to be the kind of location that we're moving towards.
Where is it?
We can go.
Where is it?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
No. Where's the polls?
Oh, sorry. You want to go to... It's in dashboard, right? Is it not?
Is it though?
Oh, not dashboard, sorry. Recent events.
Is it though?
I think so. Or is it in the loyalty bit?
It's not.
Yeah, no, it's in there. So go to community and growth.
Oh.
Twitch extension. I hate this whole thing.
Oh.
Overlords and loyalty, and then polls.
I found it.
There we go.
Wait, I just need to bookmark all the good bits. All right, here we go.
So Bretonnian merchants. Ooh, an ocean of opportunities. If you haven't used Streamlabs before, guys, come on over to twitch.tv/TotalWarOfficial. Hover your mouse over the screen and you'll see a little horse button. Smash that horse button over there on the right hand side and you can take part in our poll. We're just typing them out right now. Oh, you were rapid on that, mate.
See, that's what happens when you're not watching. As soon as someone watches me on the computer, I just completely go to bits.
Interestingly about this, it's going to give us a mission to take on, and we're also going to get like different amounts of reward based on which one we take. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So exotic goods hauler. Fellows from New World have decided to risk it all against the elements and of course themselves. Surely have nothing left to lose anyway. Oh, so this would be Sartosa as their destination. Oh, I wonder if this is actually going to spawn an army or something like that.
Are you in the sea?
At the moment I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where
yeah, you're going to have to fight this,
yeah.
right?
Well, it's a mission. It's going to give me a mission. I'm guessing it's going to give someone to kill.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right, let's end that giveaway. End that poll. Sorry, let's find out.
I mean, you might want to give it a few more seconds. And
5,
literally just
4,
there's the countdown.
3, 2, 1. End it. What do you keep clicking on?
I'm trying to get all the pages up that I need.
All right, end the poll. Let's find out. So,
quite a lot of votes.
Give us the results, my friend.
All right, coming in with last place, only 9 votes. It was Norscan Raiders. Third place, Bretonnian Merchants, 20 votes. Dark Elf Slavers in second place with 26. Overwhelming favourites with 60% of the vote. Exotic Goods Hauler.
This is going to give us a higher reward.
Ooh,
so it would appear that some enterprising fellows from the New World have decided to risk it all against the elements and, of course, ourselves, who surely have nothing left to lose anyway. It's looking pretty likely that Sartosa is their destination. Though they're well protected, taking their cargo as our prize represents an opportunity we daren't pass up. Let's go for it. So we've lost our settlement here. So we're going to get new mission. Leonard. Yeah. Oh, it's spawned a new army. Oh, that's really interesting. So to defeat the following Lord's army in battle, Leonard, this is giving us a destination then. It's going to give us 300 infamy and 7.5 grand. So a lot of tasty.
That's wicked, Pat.
That's really nice, that.
We just have to get over there pretty quick.
So how many turns do we have to do that? Oh, so we no timer on that, so we can take our time getting to that.
Let's just get going to that then. I think that's an interesting mission for us to complete.
Let's
before
move past that mysterious island.
Because we've only got about 40 minutes.
Just want to set it to normal so I can actually do this island.
So yeah, chat. I'm really interested to know what you think about the island battles now that you don't have to auto resolve in the sea. Do you think that's a good solution? Let me know. I'm interested because I think it's good.
I think it's a nice little touch. So I should point out. Oh God, I hope he doesn't come for me. The first thing you want to do, your first objective, is to take on Tharka the Underling. Now it's going to get a little bit spoilery if I do that, because you guys haven't seen the intro video yet.
Oh, right.
So I don't want it. We could skip it.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
So
this guy actually holds the Star Metal Harpoon, and I'm just going to give you a little... Oh, we've got so many missions. So we're searching for the Sunken Vengeance, and all of this is going to become information that's available to you tomorrow. You can either watch it for yourself in the game, of course, because it's coming out tomorrow. Curse of the Vampire Coast out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Probably around 3 p.m. BST, GMT, sorry, but we haven't. I don't think we've officially set the time yet.
Of course, the YouTubers have been shown off.
Is it?
Have they only been shown off the first turns? I believe. Yeah. I think there's a limit on the amount they're allowed to show. But yeah, there is. So this isn't completely fresh.
What happens with the Black Arcs? If you attack on a Black Arc, you actually go to a specific Black Arc map, which is another thing that's been added in with this patch, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we have got him to deal with at some point as well. Farkit the Underling. He's not got a super crazy army, so we could take him out. But yeah, I don't want to spoil the video just yet, because nobody's seen the first one yet, as far as I'm aware. There you go. No spoilers. There we go. I saw it in chats. Whoever that is, they've spoken for all of you.
Yeah.
No spoilers. Okay, so we're moving over to Lustria by the looks of it. And we're actually going to move past Lustria, I think.
The Vampire Coast flagships, they aren't Black Arcs, so they don't fight on a Black Arc. That's
no
question.
It is a ship, but basically each lord has one. Ooh, financial goal for lord. Repeat my cost, that will. Each lord has their own ship, and then you've also got admirals that you can grab from the tech tree, which I'll get to just a second after we've done this. See location of interest. Oh, bugger. Oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. So if we look at this is the first time we look at the tech tree as well. God, there's so much stuff to show off, guys.
There's a lot of trees.
There's a lot of trees.
Like forest in here.
So this is the tech tree. So 3 different sections that we can go into. So we've got the firepower section here, which is going to be your guns, funnily enough. First one's going to give you missile damage, and then we've got all kinds of things, and they're ranked in the amount of time it takes you. So, for example, this is the 6, this is the 8, and this is the 10 column. So you can get crit rank, range, armor piercing, all kinds of things. Some of them are going to grant you followers or banners and stuff like that. So, for example, this one gives you a powder monkey, which is going to give you a little bit of armor piercing damage for all units in the army for that follower, which is really nice.
Let me stop you right there. Redman 5252 says, always go more guns.
Always go more guns. As you can see, that's exactly what I've been doing so far. I've already done 4 from this chain, and I've got 1 happening in 1 turn, which is Percussion Cats is going to give you 15% more ammunition on your gunnery mobs. Gunnery mobs! Love it.
You just don't get bored of that, do you?
No, I really don't. Then you've got your command one. So this is leadership, and then I think this is going to have a little bit more campaign-focused stuff. So you've got public order. Lord recruitment cost minus 75%. Holy moly. I haven't actually looked at these. Bonus is large.
They did change a bit. They changed whilst we were making our video.
They did, yes.
Which gives you an idea, a little behind the scenes again, for what it's like for us making the video. Things are always changing around us.
Yeah.
Which makes it quite difficult.
It's difficult sometimes. But then this one, we'll quickly say about salvage. I think this is more focused on your monstrous units here. So you've got physical resist for your Prometheans and stuff like that. 20%, damn. So, Legendary Admirals is a new thing for this tech tree here. So it works a little bit like your Tomb Kings. But these ones, these are the only other lords you can get that have their own flagships. So these are really important. So you do your first one, which is going to give you immunity to storm and reef attrition, which is really nice. But then every single one of these guys is a named lord who are going to have a certain lore of magic. They're going to wield a certain weapon. They have shipbuilding. and then they've got their own little effects as well. One of our favourite ones, of course, being Burt Black, your boy. He had a very teary and heartwarming reply to that in Reddit. I don't know if you saw it. He was so happy.
Oh,
when
I didn't
he saw
see that. No.
Yeah, he was really buzzed, which made me smile.
Yeah. Oh, I'm smiling now.
We're always smiling, man. We're having such a great time. Tidbit, guys. Considering we've only got 50 minutes, should I just go to the Southlands instead of making you watch us travel across the?
Well, you could just do it quick, like. Whilst we show off a few things in the meantime. People wanted to look at the long and short victory conditions. We can do that, right?
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that.
Do you mean Immortal Empires?
Oh, right, because it's just...
Because it's a narrative one, right?
Okay, yeah. That is a theme. People want to see Immortal Empire stuff, so...
We might do a bit of that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Because we will be streaming in the morning. We will be streaming in the morning before release as well. So if you really are just chomping at the bit to get more and more,
I tell you what. Should I put a poll up? I think people want to see Mortal Empires to start tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that works? Do you think that works for us?
Well, I thought we were going to show off some of those lovely cutscenes, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I don't think we should. I think we should save that.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the surprise for the, those hard-working cinematics guys. They want people to see it in the experience it was designed for. I feel like we should maybe do... I mean, I'm just championing the chat here.
Right.
But I could start a poll about what we want to do.
You could indeed.
So let's get campaign and Legendary Lord suggestions for me to put in the poll. And I'll start that poll in a few.
Yeah, hit us up.
And that's what we'll go with first or second. Tomorrow, launch day, when we're going to do an all-day stream.
Launch day, baby!
I also want to say, if you're watching on any other channel, you can't enter the giveaway. You have to come over to twitch.tv/TotalWarOfficial.
Indeed, my friend.
Keep getting to mention that now, because now we're burgeoning.
Oh, God.
We're on all the channels.
So many channels. So I'm moving over to the Sorcerer's Islands here, and I think I'm going to actually take this for my first Pirate Cove.
Oh, yeah, we did get a lot of
Not making a crazy amount of money, but don't worry, we're just going to show off how it works.
And then there's almost an interesting mechanic where you can put a load of coves in for someone, and then you don't want to see that settlement getting trashed over and over again.
Yeah,
because that's going to affect your income.
You want your income,
so
right?
So you have this weird vested interest in what's essentially your enemies because you just attack them, so they now hate you. Yeah. So that's one of my favorite bits.
What it reminds me of is I remember doing my my Norska campaign back when that was out, and I was like having this whale of a time just raising everywhere, just destroying the entire world, and I was like, wait, all of my money comes from these guys from like sacking their provinces. Really need them to not die.
Yeah. And it reminds me of necromancy, and obviously they are undead, so
just keeping things alive,
thematic,
and siphoning out of them. So here we have one of our first rogue pirate fleets, Ashley the Bloody, who's been getting into a fight by the looks of it. Only got 14 units at the moment. We could try and take him out. He's a rank 20 lord. Maybe we'll go for him after this. That might be a nice little battle. You can see he's got some big uns, some boys, and some trolls, so lots of units. He's one of the lower ranked ones. As you can see, he's ranked 14 at the moment because everyone's been pushing up. But as you get pushing up and up towards them, I mean, you saw a little sneak peek of Capitano Sissoko. She has like 2 necrofexes and crazy stuff like that. Like, they get really dangerous there. Yeah, troll pirates. Troll pirates. People who download torrents and then just don't even play the game.
That's me. By the way, there is a map for Galleon's Graveyard.
There is.
And
we did our roster reveal on it.
It's got some very nice stormy effects.
So, one of the other ways that you can grab yourself some pirate coves is you can use your fleet captains, one of your heroes. So, one of the things you can upgrade these guys with is minusing the cost of how much it costs to perform. I think it's like $4,000 from the get-go, but you can get it up to minus 30%. What's 30% of $4,000, mate?
Let me just think about that for 1 second.
It's $1,200.
Thank you, Google.
You're welcome. So I'm going to grab my first Spiteful Shot, which is going to unlock some of the other spells that we have. But that's going to improve our accuracy, remember, and we've got Queen Bess. So I'm going to slap that on Queen Bess from the get-go. And let's attack the Sorcerer's Islands, shall we? Fair war? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because what, they're going to tie us down, our one army? Nah. So these guys actually have walls, but we could just blow them up.
Yeah, we've got Bess.
We have got Bess.
It's fantastic at sieging.
But do you know what? We'll grab a couple of towers. Why not? We'll grab a tower and a baton ram. Continue that siege. Hopefully they'll come and sally us out because that will benefit us. I do find with handgunners that they struggle with firing at walls because they don't have like a clear target.
Yeah, they can't. That kind of balances out how good the mortars and Queen Bess are because those guys sort of just slamming their bullets into the wall, which doesn't really do anything.
Just slamming. Oh, this is going to be my Black Ark all over again, isn't it? Just forgetting to move it every turn.
Wait. I'm trying to follow the chain of people atting each other. I'm trying to like follow it all the way up. What is this question that people weren't answering?
Which one?
Well, if I knew that, then I'd say it. I think it might be related to Games Workshop. Anyway,
it's fine. Not our bag. Rotten timber reserves. The harsh weather has caused severe damage to our timber reserves, making it difficult to repair any combat damaged ships at sea. We must now choose where to focus our remaining resources. Should our ships suffer or our settlements? Let's say settlements because we're not building any at the moment. Ooh, who's this? Who is this? I love that art so much. Aminar is very central to the campaign. Is he following us around? He or she? I can't remember. Now that's interesting because it's actually attacked the Sorcerer's Isles, which I think has damaged the walls.
Oh,
which is great for us.
Is that sort of RNG? Because the whole sort of reward if you win the campaign is that you...
Ooh, careful now.
That you may...
No. I don't think anyone said that yet. I don't want to spoil that.
There are campaign benefits.
There's a central goal of why you're chasing down that harpoon. But it's nice. It's nice. It's a very cool campaign focused buff that you can use. But yeah, it's pretty strong. Right, let's start our deployment, shall we? So we're on this lovely desert Bretonnia map. See all the sands. It's nice. They must be really warm in these houses though.
Yeah, they should have thought that through.
A lovely little market. Right. So, they've got like Tomb King walls. Never seen that before.
Beautiful walls.
Oh,
some of my favourite.
They're really nice.
I think you just want to get firing here, mate, because there's a lot of firing to be done.
There is a lot of firing to be done. So we want to grab our towery boys. So they're just going to tie down the archers, basically. They'll just go straight for the gates. And then I'm assuming that, and you should never assume because you make an ass out of you and me, but I'm assuming that they're going to shove most of their lads on the central gate here. So we'll see.
Lots of lads.
There's quite a few lads going on here. Oh, we've got quite a few lads there, haven't we? I'm going to grab my my gunnery mob with bombers. I feel like they'd be good at taking down the gate, but we'll see.
I think you should just get in there, mate. It's time.
That's fine.
Chat is waiting.
Doing it. Here's our little left-hand side. We're going to get our lords to come and join us.
Oh, you know what you've got to do first, though?
What's that?
Someone has redeemed a speech.
Oh.
The info is, we old scallywags. Thank you for that.
Let's be having you then, lads. Let's start establishing a nice big pirate cove in this here settlement because it's time to start raking in the cash. We old scallywags know just how plunderful setting up these pirate coves can be, so we're going to take down those walls with a hail of gunfire. Fortune favors the infamous. And that's my throat down for the entire stream.
So beautiful, man.
All right, here we go. We'll set up a
You okay? Do you need a drink of water?
I'm okay. I've got my low here. It's all good. And then right, we're ready. Let's start moving these guys forward. Yeah, they have set up most of their boys on this side. Send our gunners forward, start firing on those. And then, as you can see, Queen Bess wasting no time, going straight for the walls. Now, she's not going to have much issue targeting these boys. Oh my god, half of their unit dead already. They're already routing. This is going to be pretty horrible for the Bretonnians, I have to say. And yeah, let's do it. I might send my Necrophects forward, actually. I think... Can he... Yeah, the Necrophects can actually fire whilst moving, which is absurd. I don't think we've actually mentioned that yet. But not only can that thing, like, deliver horrendous amounts of projectiles, but you can just do it on the trot as well. It's absurd. Absolutely crazy. What a lad. I love this thing so much. There he is!
He barely even slows his pace.
I know, he's such a boy.
He can't fire backwards, though.
So as you can see, my gunners are really struggling to hit these boys here. But we're just going to keep firing, get our shots in. Moving our towers up to the front. A few more gunners here that we can send forward now. Send those there. And yeah.
Good clicking, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'm doing it for you.
Gee, thanks, mister. Channeling matter.
Thanks. Necrophect's going in on that. Start destroying that gate. Now, do I want him to shoot the gate or do I want him to hit the gate? That's the question.
Do you not have any monstery boys?
Well, he is a monstery boy. That's the thing.
He's just shooting at it, though. Anyway, wait. Can you get your gunners shooting at it to get it down? Does that work?
I don't think so. But he's doing a fair amount of damage. But I think we're better just smacking it. Oh, one big shot though.
First person Bess.
You want a first person Bess?
First person Bess on
Okie dokie.
It's quite hard to aim though.
Yeah, these long arcs of fire are difficult. I really don't want to hit my own men, so I'm going to target that wall over there.
Do it.
Oh, I could just go for a straight shot.
I don't think that'll work.
Should I try it?
What are the little yellow indicators supposed to be indicating?
I don't know. Should we try it?
Let's go for it, mate. Let's get a swing and a miss.
Oh!
Skimmed him.
I'll tell you what, though. That could have been.
Took the building, though.
Took the building. Take that, building. We're doing a little bit of damage there. We're probably soaking up more damage than we're doing, but that's fine. We're throwing some grenades at these archers over here, which I just love. Oh, just everything about it. I really love gunpowder armies anyway. So using just the most ridiculous version of that is just fantastic.
People are saying to... Oh, he is mailing it now. Did you
yes, no, he's smacking it now. He's giving it a good old smack. He's giving it a good old spanking. God, zombies coming up. These guys get ended. Everyone's getting annihilated. We've got a paladin here who's a bit of an issue. I might send Noctilus after him. So you can get up the ladders there. Or up the tower, rather. And then, yeah, we've got our captain here. Just start helping out that gate as well. I've got that spiteful shot, so this is going to give us plus 90 accuracy, as I said. I think it's a little bit out of range. Yeah, I would have shoved it on Queen Bess, but it's a little bit too far away. And then our gunners. I mean, wow. They're just getting wrecked, mate. Running out of targets here. I might send these boys up the ladder. Up the old ladder. Sending my my mobs there. As you can see, handgunners struggling to hit anything here.
Yeah, it's kind of not worth. And they can't shoot the wall, right?
No, they can't shoot that. No.
Yeah, they're kind of useless. Maybe just get them on the wall. Then.
Yeah, possibly actually. Yeah, let's just send them on the wall. Please give them something to fire.
People are saying that when you fire Queen Bess, you hit the orphanage. You monster!
You're damn right I did. You killed Mattis. I'm actually going to send. This is a bound ability that Noctilus starts with. It's called the Wraith Storm, and it looks pretty sick. It's like 3 shots of bombardment, and it follows the target as well. Oof! Oh my god, it looks sick. Oh my god,
I forgot about this. Bombardments as well.
Pop a little bit of shades down there. Noctilus chasing down that paladin.
He doesn't want that. Everybody's trying to shoot him, but just missing.
Love that. Send these boys in, get into these spearmen at arms. It's Yorkshire. It's West Country v West Country at the moment. We've got Bretonnian peasants versus pirates.
I mean, are they always West Country, or is it just your accent only stretches so far?
To be honest, pirate is just literally anything, isn't it? Anything English or Caribbean or anything like that. Welsh pirates, Scottish pirates, whatever you want.
Yeah, true.
But the traditional pirate, I believe, is what, at least the one that you're likely to see in
from the mainstream media.
Oh my hero just got wrecked there. I think the Lord went after her. I didn't even trigger that. Just get her out of there.
Oh yeah, did we use any Lore of the Deep yet?
We've only got that accuracy spell, which isn't super useful at the moment. Okay, just shooting into the zombies.
Oh,
careful there, lads. Careful. My goodness.
Oh, camera's frozen again. Oh, in fact, it says no signal.
Wow.
Awesome. Wicked.
Wow.
Thank you,
I don't know why we're struggling with that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody wanted to see our faces anyway. Spawn more zombies. Direct damage. Shove that on there. Why not? Let's get all the spells going. They do actually splash out of the water like that. We've got some really, really cool effects with Lore of the Deep. If you want to see a little bit more of the Lore of the Deep, if you want to see like a nice detailed breakdown of all the spells, come and join us at Rally Point at 5 o'clock where we're going to be talking about it. Really, really cool stuff. Some of the prettiest effects we've had so far. Stop shooting. And yeah, it's looking like a pretty clean break, to be honest. Maybe we can start firing on those mounted Union. Queen Bess should be able to, surely. Does she have ammo? Oh, Queen Bess is out of ammo, guy. She's been firing all day. Are you struggling, mate? Is the camera broken? That's fine. Oh, try unplugging and replugging, right? You done that? You try turning it off and on again. Oh, well, fantastic. Yeah, it's fine. Chat, let us know if you can't hear or see us, because something's going on with our streaming technology. Weird, but it's fine. Fine, I reckon. We've killed their lord. This is looking, yeah, it's looking pretty home and hose, to be honest. Done and dusted. Start firing down on these guys from the walls. Excellent stuff. Look at these boys. Tell me you want to mess with these boys. Oh, these boys want to mess with those boys. What I really want to see is some of those grenades flying over as well. I'm assuming they've still got ammo. Let's start chucking some grenades down there. Should start coming out of the gates. Remember, we are about to announce the winner of our giveaway as well. We are going to be probably announcing it in a few minutes. Guy is trying to fix the camera at the moment. I don't know why the camera's broken. Very weird. But we'll get to that. Don't worry. A few mortars firing in on these guys. Big hit. Ooh, my God. They need a bit of accuracy, I reckon. Maybe this is the point where we use... let's use a little bit of spiteful shot on those boys. So as you can see, let's raise their accuracy all the way up. Which I believe is in ammunition. Where is the accuracy? I don't think that's actually... Wait, what? Where is accuracy? Oh, well. You get the idea. Let's end the battle there. Still fixing the camera at the moment. Sorry, guys, you can't see my beautiful face. But we can now see the UI for grabbing ourselves a Pirate Cove. So it's actually going to give us a little bit of cash as well. 120 kills there on Queen Bess. 93 on the mortar as well. Right, so here's our options. Obviously, you got your Occupy, Sack, and Raise. Raise is actually going to give you Infamy, by the way. But your Pirate Coves, now they're going to give you replenishment rate, a little bit of cash, and you're also going to establish that Pirate Cove. You don't capture the settlement, but instead establish a Pirate Cove inside it. From there, you can conduct business and leech off the occupier without them being aware of your presence. So we're going to click on that bad boy. As you can see now, we've got that Pirate Cove settlement. We're going to see this this nice glowing skull, so we can see that we've got something there. That huge VFX of like water damage coming down, that's actually Aminar's effects. But, oh, nice little achievement there. But here it is. So you've got your standard buildings here. You click this little button. It's going to give you to Pirate Cove. So we've got 4 options here. Our first option is Pirate Rest. So this is a pirate den. It's going to give us Infamy per turn. It's going to give us Lord Recruit rank faction-wide, Mongol capacity, and the region will become visible. Then we've also got the Corrupted Tavern, which is going to spread our vampiric corruption, give us slightly less infamy. Then we've got our smuggling and trade options. This is the most exciting one here, the Pickeroon's Hideout. 20 infamy per turn, or are we just spinning off the camera?
Camera is dead.
Camera is dead, guys. Oh!
Hang on.
Oh, does that mean VMix has stopped freezing then?
No.
At least.
When I reset it, it freezes for a long time, but the stream continues. Anyway, they don't want to hear this. Carry on.
That's fine. So we've got the Pickeroon's Hideout here, which is going to give us a little bit of infamy turn, but 50% of the income gained from the settlement's local income. And then we've also got the Smuggler's Cove, which is a flat income of 200, and also going to increase our income from trade and our research rate. So plenty of really interesting options. Someone asking what the giveaway is. The giveaway is for a free copy of Curse of the Vampire Coast. So make sure you join that giveaway. Guy has joined us again. How are you, friend?
I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
I didn't want to mess with that too much because it's primed for the next stream.
I might actually go for that Infamy gain. You know, tempted. What do you reckon? Spread some corruption.
Are we going to continue this?
Maybe I'll go for 200.
We're going to continue this save tomorrow as well, I guess.
I reckon so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, definitely from the start. Let's go for the Smuggler's Cove. Let's crack that. So this is going to give us flat income because, as you can see, Sorcerer's Island only making 100 per turn at the moment. Once it's starting to make a little bit more cash, what we can do is we can destroy that building and replace it with the Picaroons. So, how many people have you got entered in the giveaway at the moment, my friend?
We have
432 people. My God.
And it's still going up.
432 people entering into our giveaway. Now, if you're one of those unlucky sods who doesn't grab yourself a free code today, don't worry, because you can join us for Rally Point at 5 o'clock, where we'll be giving away a second code as well.
Also,
yes,
tomorrow. By the way, you'll receive this code tomorrow.
Tomorrow on release day. Yeah.
Release. We will be giving away more codes. Maybe 1 per hour? No, that's too many. That's too many.
How about 1 per hour apart from the first hour? Because that's the actual plan.
Wicked.
Sounds good.
So keep watching us. Keep following us. And maybe you'll get yourself a free game.
Ooh, baby. I'm going to give myself some recruitment costs down so we can keep those funds up. We're getting quite a elite army now, you know, so we don't want to spend too much. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down my Morgul Haunter, and then I might actually swap out Felicia here, bring her out of the army, and turn her into a vampire pirate cove mastermind across the sea, just spreading our infamy. How do you feel about that?
That does seem like classic Leroy. So
classic Leroy Felicia. Leroy Felicia. So we need our next move here, and as we are in the territory, let's have a little look at this riddle. A riddle to find a beast of riddles. Walk the steps of the scavenger's roost that stands within the snake's tail. Do you have any idea what that means? It could be anywhere around here, anywhere in these regions. Is there? I mean, this is quite snaky. This river.
The snake's tail, yeah.
Snake's tail. We don't actually know the answers to these guys. We should point out. Are there any more in the Southlands that we've got? Oh, we've got this one as well, which is a little bit more coastally. Maybe this one's better.
Not all wonders are created by the gods themselves.
Ah.
Some are mortal creations, wherein lies what you seek.
This looks like our bag here. I reckon this is the one we're after.
Are you going to try and do that?
Yeah.
Right now.
Let's try and do a little treasure hunt, shall we, boys?
Shall we do the giveaway? I don't want too many Johnny-come-latelys getting in on this.
Oh, it is half past. We said we were going to announce half past. Chat, are you ready to find out the winner of a free code for Curse of the Vampire Coast? We're going to close the entries now. Boom. We have closed the entries. We're just about to pick the winner. Remember, before we do this, it doesn't pay to be AFK, which means you need to be in chat. You need to announce yourself as the winner once we get your name. The winner is Donuts08. Donuts08. Do we have a Donuts08 in the chat?
Donuts.
Give us a chat.
Donuts, are you there?
Donuts.
Calling donuts.
Donuts. Donuts. Donuts.
I'm hungry for your donuts.
Donuts. Donuts. There he is. I like this as well. This is nice.
Oh, that's a nice feature. Thanks
there we go. Donuts, congratulations, my friend. Give us a whisper. Say you won the code for Total Alive, and tomorrow we will send you that code.
We'll get one of our staff to send it out to you. It will just be us.
It will be Jordan, most likely. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy that tomorrow. Hope you have a good time. Remember, guys, we've got another code to give away at 5 p.m. GMT. Sorry, that is in 30 minutes. We're going to open that next giveaway when we do Rally Point, where we're going to be talking about the Lore of the Deep. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of replenishment here, just ending my turn, and then we're going to start moving. We can either try and take down Ashik the Bloody, or we can go for that treasure hunt. Seeing as Ashik has run away, I think I'll go after him first. Ziddick asking who won. Donuts08 with the big win.
Thank you, Donuts.
Whoa!
I'm glad you were there.
Look at this.
It's always awkward when someone's there.
Seen this?
What?
Ark in the Black has taken over the Sorcerer's Isles.
Did you just raise it? What did you do?
No, so it was Bretonnia. I just put in a Pirate Cove, and then Arkan came in. Now, I reckon Arkan might be making more money than some horn-swaggling Bretonians.
Oh, yeah, this is actually a legendary lord.
Yeah, it's good for us.
Kind of benefits. You got pretty lucky.
Now, interesting. Oh, my God. So, ensuring that the following building has been constructed, a powerful maelstrom. We're going to give plus 100% research rate, plus 25% casualty replenishment, and plus 5 public order across all our regions for 10 turns if we can manage to do that. So that's really, really nice. That's going to really advance our tech level. But before we do that, let's get into the sea. Get in the sea.
Wait.
Oh?
Tomb Kings.
Tomb Kings.
What do the Tomb Kings not make? They don't make a lot of money. Let's check the income now. Oh.
Now, bear in mind that they've just built themselves back up. And we can't see what buildings they've built because they've just taken that over, so they're not going to have all their buildings built yet. I reckon they'll make some money at some point.
Tomb King's sort of limit is their army cap, right? Their unit cap, rather than money. Like we did that Let's Play, and I just can't remember how it was.
Now we need to get to that. I need a coast. That I think we can come up on here, can't we? Yeah. So we'll try and tie down Ashok, get him killed, and then move on to that coastline. Yeah. Now he's quite a big. Now the way the Infamy game works, as you said, we put this in the script for the Let's Play. We touched on it briefly. The way the Infamy game works, when you kill someone, if you actually were not the favourites at the start, if you look at like how much it would have cost to have, like, say you were building the army that you came up against in custom battles, and it was like way more expensive than your army, then you'll actually get way more infamy because you took on that battle with like the odds not in your favour.
Yeah, that's another one where it's really like, the theme really fits because you can imagine the tales being told of these crazy battles against all the odds, and that is what Infamy is built upon.
Exactly. So now we have a few more options here. So we've got Kiss of the Deep for Hex area, which is going to give some... what was I doing? Casting? Of course, it's Kiss of the Deep. Constant?
What are you saying? Do you want me to speak whilst you figure something out?
I'm trying to figure out what it was. Because it's giving a passability, but I'm not sure what it does yet. Never mind. Anyway, our actual spells. We've got the Tide Call, which is going to be a breath. So this is not going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to disrupt formations really well. Has a lot of mass to it. Denizens of the Deep is really interesting because it's going to spawn rotting Prometheans. Fog of the Damned here is a nice big area effect hex, which is going to affect melee attack and leadership. I'm going to go for the Denizens because we want some crabby boys, man. We were grabbing those crabby boys, and then Tyrion came out of nowhere and ruined our day.
Well, mate, what can I say? You just need to be a little bit more agile to dodge that guy.
Well, you can't be agile when you're sitting in a province, can you?
What happens when you level established Pirate Cove up? So you can't level up the Pirate Cove itself, but it essentially levels off the income being produced by the settlement.
It's based on the actual income of the settlement, but it depends on which one. So the building that we went for just at the start, is just flat income, 200 gold. Doesn't matter what happens. But you can also grab that Pickering's Hideout, which will be 50% of what the actual settlement itself is making. So once that settlement is a bit more established, you might want to move on to that building. Yeah. But if they're not making much money at the start, then you can grab that for yourself. Old Henry Sawyer still not joined us because I keep forgetting to bring him down here. But that's fine.
That's that multitasking. It's tough.
So Ashok has actually declared war on us here, which is interesting. Which means we can now fight him. So it's giving me a nice and easy one, actually. I might all resolve that.
Nah, we should fight this because it'll be the last one before we switch over to Rally Point, where we'll be discussing Lore of the Deep, and we'll be giving away another Vampire Coast code. So we've got Andy, the big boy writer, the main Warhammer writer, XGW, and we have Oscar. Is he from Finland?
He is. Finland? Yes, he once drove a tank in the army, and now he makes army abilities. So,
quite the perfect man for the job.
Quite a career. So we're on one of these brand new island battle maps here. You can see this one's really popular. Oh, this is cool. This is like loads of little. What's the word for it? Like it's like a little archipelago. lots of tiny little islands.
Oh,
You can see massive creatures off in the distance, their bones and stuff. Really, really cool. And we've got this like mossy swampiness in the middle. There's a little bit more lustry in this one, which is really cool. They're all different based on where you are in the world, of course. So if you're by the deserts, you might get a little bit more Tomb King focused one. But yeah, we're a little bit under strength here, but we're coming up against a weaker army. So
I've never seen this battle. It's got a little swamp in the middle.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I really like it. That's really good for us as well, because if they come down that, then they're going to be slowed. Now they've actually got their own artillery here, so you might actually have to.
Are swamps worse for everyone, or is it just small or large? Yeah, give that a hover. What is it? I have to wait for the battle.
Oh, there it is. I just had it and then I moved away.
Why does this take so long?
There we go.
Small units. Big units, not a problem.
Yeah.
That does make sense, but I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. Right, so we've got all of our artillery here. I'm going to have to keep my caster really, really far back because she got quite a lot of damage in that last battle. So Nocti and the boys is going to be a good one here. They're going to be moving forward, just soaking up that fire, hopefully from the artillery. And then we're going to have all of our gunners right behind. You know my tactics by now. You've seen the last few battles. I'm actually going to put those guys in a second group so that they're not straight in there. I'm going to shove my grenades right in front as well.
Wheels, if you had to hazard a guess, how many new maps are there in the...
There's quite a few, actually. It's quite a fair amount. I think there's...
most of the island battles, I guess.
Yeah. Island battles, you've got the Black Arcs, and then you've got... I think there's new maps for like all of the Legendary Lords places and stuff like that. Yeah. So I didn't actually pick my targets there. I need to figure out what's the big issue here. I think those Orc Boar Boys are really going to hurt me. And then I want Queen Bess firing into the biggest clumps possible. Maybe after those trolls.
The trolls will just regenerate though, but you'll probably take out half the models anyway. It's so powerful.
No worries. So let's send a couple of these boys. Not those ones, they can go there. A couple of these boys just go left to stop that cavalry charge. Get two of those guys firing on them as well.
Wait, someone's just pointed out. Can you quickly hover the aquatic trait that's over a lot of your units?
Yeah, it stops me getting slowed down. Yeah, so pretty much all of my units can move through water without any penalty, which is really, really good. You can see the gunfire coming in, shredding these guys apart. Those trolls already routing. Moving up now, get these grenadiers just back a little bit so they can start firing in, so they don't just get completely tied down in combat. We've got our basically our shotgun. Oh my god! Right, they can move targets onto those big tower. That is utterly filth. Let's start shooting on those boar boys. We've got Queen Bess just pummeling them to death. Oh, this is great. This is what it's all about. This is the Vampire Coast. Oh no, that's not. We don't like that. That's not good. Don't worry about it, boys. What's that? It's crab time. Oh, hello. Good to see you.
The stream tomorrow is from 10 or 11 a.m.
Queen Bess.
I want to say 10, but there is a chance. They may go later. Probably 10. We'll aim for 10.
Yeah, we're aiming for 10. That's what matters. As long as we're aiming for 10.
And it'll be. But don't worry if you can't check in straight away, because we'll be going almost all day. Well, it is all day. It's just
it's literally an all-day stream.
It's all day and some of the night.
But every day and some of the night.
And so we'll probably have the whole squad rotating on.
Damn, the whole squad.
Recipes matters.
Recipes matters.
He will not
Just getting the crab, just 2 units of crabs to deal with this one Orc Boar Boy unit.
It's getting wet and wild over there.
In the words of our great caster friend, telling us funny, it's wet and wild. Voice is just getting crabbed up. Look at him. Where's he running to?
The Krabby Patties are on us.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs here.
Kimsy Bimsy, we will get the camera working. I'll tell you what, we'll have the Logitech webcam on standby.
Oof! Little brand recognition there.
Bringing out the big boys. I think we do actually have some kind of partnership with them.
Do we? I don't know. I thought it was Intel.
Well, there's multiple partnerships to be had, my man.
Oh, such a big partnery boys, aren't we? I just want one last shotgun blast
the
before we end this.
DLC is out at approximately 3 PM. Again, it sometimes slips on Valve's end.
Yeah, it depends when Valve are ready to push it live, because they have to rejig their entire server. And, You have to
it's more complicated than it sounds.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. There we go.
You did it.
We did it.
You actually nailed that one.
Probably did a little bit too much damage there, but that's fine. That's fine.
What do you mean a little bit too much damage? No such thing.
To us.
Oh, okay. You needn't have taken that
needn't
much
have
damage.
taken so much damage. Probably, yeah, you can see those rock lovers had quite a whale of a time. Trolls, torn apart so quick they didn't get a single kill. My god. Ashok torn to shreds as well. You see the little ships in the background. Nice bit of loot gained. Think we might even get a treasure map from this.
Yeah, that is a good point, Jum Jum. I'm talking GMT.
GMT.
That's
Greenwich Guy Mean Time.
Guy Mean Time, yeah.
Gifts of plunder bring
Kimsey, I said earlier, you can only have one Queen Bess. It essentially acts as a regiment of renown. So yeah, it's a one-time thing. And
it is.
I think that's the same in custom battles and multiplayer.
So, because we have defeated Ashok the Bloody, we have grabbed ourselves the Pearl of the Kraken Sea, as we call it in the Let's Play, which is going to unlock our regiment of renown, because it's not just treasure maps you're going to have on this little panel, pieces of 8. Every single... Oh, Pirate Talk, love that. Every single rogue pirate army on the seas is tied with it, one of these regiments of renown.
You've already taken out Sloppy Crookshank.
Huh?
You've already taken out...
No. This I'm just clicking on
it. Says
so
acquired. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the one we've acquired.
I get you.
Which is going to give us the tightest gold. So you don't have to murder them outright. You just have to defeat them in battle. And we've got ourselves brave as well. So what we can do is, now that we've actually lost quite a few of these zombie deckhands, we can grab ourselves these boys, which we can't recruit because we're not in the right stance for it yet. So let me just kill Ashok first, and then I'll get them.
I'm going to leave you there and prepare for the next stream, because we are nearly there. It should be starting 5 PM. It is rally point. We'll be talking about the Lord of the Deep with Andy Hall and Oscar. I feel like I should say all the surnames now, but can't remember his surname. So be there, because we're giving away another code for this beautiful DLC.
Fantastic.
Peace out, guys, and thanks for watching.
See you soon. Right. One last little level up. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to do our treasure hunt there. We will have plenty of time tomorrow to look over some of the other features, though. Hope you've enjoyed having a little quick look at the Vampire Coast. It's been very, very cool. We're going to be playing plenty of it tomorrow, so make sure you join us. Hopefully, we can see some more of the campaign, maybe a little bit of that. You know, it might be nice. You can give Noctilus some tenacity there. So, join us for that. It's going to be really, really cool. As we said, straight after this at 5 PM, which is in 12 minutes, we're going to be starting the next episode of Rally Point, where we will be talking to Loremaster Andy Hall and our designer on the abilities and spells of the Vampire Coast, talking about that lore of the deep, and we've got a key to give away as well. So make sure you come and join us. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Wheels, been joined by the illustrious Guy Mead. Very sorry that the camera broke right at the end so you couldn't see us. Not entirely sure why that happened, but things happen. So see you soon, and remember, see you soon.